Winner moves on. Loser sees their season come to an end. MLB Network brings you exclusive coverage of the winner-take-all wildcard game. It's the one-game American League wildcard playoff between the Oakland A's and the Minnesota Twins. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to another edition of Baseball on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Well, everyone has different opinions about these one-game wild card matchups. Kind of tough that your season comes down to this after such a long season, but it certainly creates a lot of excitement and drama. The pressure's on, so we'll see who handles it better and finds a way to win.
The old holdout purists may scoff, but I got to tell you, this is as exciting as it gets, folks. One game to decide who moves on. It's the wild card playoff on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Jose Barrios gets the nod here at home for the American League wildcard game. To know here, Danny.
Hey, Matt, thanks coming on. Jose Barrios, and this guy has all the tools to great velocity with life. 94 to 97 miles an hour. Slider, and it's a big sweeper. His changeup is getting better. If this guy brings all three pitches one of these days, he has the potential to throw a no-hitter.
First delivery to him on the way. Yasiel Puig is at the strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2. Back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. Pitch misses low. The throw down in time as he just gets the tag down.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Well, the mercury has dipped under 50, 49 degrees here at first pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Roll, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ramon Laureano is the second out of the opening frame. First pitch on its way. Matt Chapman stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. A's go quietly there. Nothing in the A's half of the first. Twins scheduled to hit in the bottom of the inning next on MLB Network. Sean Manaea is on the mound for the visiting squad in this AL wildcard matchup. What's your take on him, Dan?
The pride and joy of Andre in high school and Gary, Indiana. Sean Manaea, he had the no-hitter against the Boston Red Sox, one of the tougher lefties. He reminds me a lot of Sid Fernandez. Low three-quarter arm angle, mid to upper 90s fastball, good curveball, one of the top young left-handed pitchers in all of baseball.
Late square, and this is popped up. The catch is made on the mound, and that's the first out. So digging in now, Luis Arias. His career numbers against Manaea, he's 1 for 2. First pitch coming, here it is.
Nope, outside.
And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. This is pulled into right. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
In now, Jorge Polanco, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And he misses with it, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
He's running, and he fouls this one off. Arias, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Counts even, 2-2 for Polanco. Has a look, now the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Here comes the right fielder. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mitch Garver. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1 left for Minnesota, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Matt Olson. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Grounded to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. So stepping in, Hunter Renfroe. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball one.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fouled off. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Standing in now, Tony Kemp. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Yanked on the ground down the line. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Fastball swung on and missed, and his side is retired. A's are gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Eddie Rosario. First pitch of the at-bat. Minaya has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Here it is, the 3-0. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Stepping up to the plate, Max Kepler. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Set to deliver the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball 1-1.
Nope.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. A runner at first with no outs here. Full count to Max Kepler. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Pinder is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that brings up JT Realmuto. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
The 2-0 on the way is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is just past his outstretched glove, and that ought to be a base hit. Rosario rounds the corner and is headed home. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly with another base hit here.
Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Hernandez is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
In today's game, it's seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Two and 2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Comes set. Now the pitch.
Thank you.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
1 out and a runner on third. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Josh Donaldson digging in now, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally, he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Here's the 1-1.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Here's the 2-1. And it's fouled away. He set the 2-2. And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So striding forward now, Chad Pinder, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. First pitch on its way. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
Right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. At the plate now, Sheldon Noisy. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Here's his strike with the breaking ball. Nobody out, runner on first. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. So striding in, Carson Kelly. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the stretch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Now the 1-0. In the air to right center. Buxton comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for route number 2. Digging in now, Yasiel Puig. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a pop-up now. Hernandez waits on it. And that's the third out. 1 left for Oakland. They trail this one 1-0. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, and Dan Plesac back with you as Byron Buxton readies to lead off the inning. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And this is low, ball one. Buxton, or sometimes just Buck for short. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. The 1-0. Fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Luis Arias. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. One first time up. Now the pitch.
Hey! Don't do it now.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
At the plate, Jorge Polanco. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 1-0. Little chopper back to the mound. But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing in a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
So now to the plate, Mitch Garver, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's the 1-0. On a line, that's a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Eddie Rosario. Two out with the man at first. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
And he fouls this one off. Fastball just missed above the zone.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
Struck him out. Twins get a run on 2 hits. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Twins 2 and the A's nothing. All set for the start of the 4th. And next it'll be the outfielder, Ramon Laureano.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1-0 the count. Here's the pitch.
Yeah. 1-1.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Reined in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. First offering on its way. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Into the corner and slicing foul. Heading out towards shallow right. Kepler's on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And that'll miss up an in ball 2.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot that time for Matt Olson. And the A's are on the board now. It's a 2-1 ball game.
That bomb didn't tie things up, but they're only down 1 right now and feeling pretty good they can come back.
Into the box now, Hunter Renfroe. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. The A's strike for 1 on the solo homer. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Twins 2 and the A's 1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Max Kepler. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Well, that's in. Two balls, 1 strike.
Count even at 2-2. And another foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center, and it gives the Twins a 3-1 lead.
Listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
Fastball swung on and missed. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Now here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kike Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last two guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Fouled off. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 on its way.
Outside, that's the ball.
Down the left field line and deep. And that's going to land foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Here now the 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. But not before the Twins get one, and it comes on this solo home run. We played 4. Minnesota's out in front 3-1. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
And it's fouled away. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Donaldson is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. And that brings up Chad Pinder. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here's the pitch. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Kepler's there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Sheldon Noisy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Strike one to start the at-bat. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Byron Buxton. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 2-0 on the way.
3 balls, no strikes.
Luis Arias is on deck. Here it comes, the 3-0. And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Ready once again, Luis Arias. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the first pitch. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
A runner at first with no outs here. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Drew Pomerantz comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are two on here with nobody out. To the plate now, Jorge Polanco standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 on its way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
0-2 count and the pitch. None out, runners at first and second. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Fastball got him looking as that had two-seam action on it. One gone. Now the pitch Garver, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. He's set and the pitch.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
0-1 count and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 4-1 score now.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Roy, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
In now, Eddie Rosario. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. (2-0) to the Twins left fielder.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Two balls and a strike to count. Runners are at first and second with one away. He pulls this one into right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. So two are gone in the Twins' half of the fifth, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Two men are on with two men out. And he'll just watch that knuckle curve. 1-1. Looking to minimize the damage here. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Twins get a run on 2 hits. 5 innings complete. It's the Twins 4 and the A's 1. Into the box now, Carson Kelly. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First pitch on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0 home.
Ball 2. No break.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Takes this the other way to right. Kepler is there to put it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
And now is Yasiel Puig. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Now here's the pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Fouled away. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Sixth inning. 4-1 is our score. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the box, Ramon Laureano. He swings and grounds it to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. They trail it 4-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, JT Realmuto. Now the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Ground ball foul down the left side. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So now to the plate, Kike Hernandez. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody out, runner on first. A ball and 2 strikes.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Up next for Minnesota, Josh Donaldson. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the stretch. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 1-1.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. There goes the runner. High in the air out to center field. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. Here's Byron Buxton now. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Pomerantz sets. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and a strike. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is high. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
I like the decision to steal right there, and it worked out. With 2 outs, there's not a lot to lose if you get caught, but if you get there successfully, all of a sudden you're just a single to the outfield from pushing a run across.
Now the 2-1. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Set to deal on 2-2, and that one got a piece of him.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Digging in and looking for more, Luis Arias. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. The 1-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Too tight with that one. 3 and
on 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
The 3-0 pitch. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit in the air to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Twins strand a pair as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Seventh inning ready to roll, and next will be the imposing power bat, Matt Chapman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Now the 2-0. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Seared down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Into the box now, Hunter Renfroe. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. And there's ball 2 now.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
The 2-1 home.
Whoa, that's it now.
Tony Kemp would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Now the payoff pitch home. And it's fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Another one sent foul. The next 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, these guys have had a hard time making contact all game long, racking up a bunch of Ks, so that's their first walk of the game. We'll see if that gets them going a bit.
Now at the plate, Tony Kemp. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He's ready. Now the pitch.
Nope.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And a relay to the plate. And he is safe at the plate as he's across to make this a 4-2 game now. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
At the plate, Chad Pinder as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And the slurve can't find the zone, and it's 2-2.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Tyler Clippard trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Sheldon Noyes will be the first one to greet him now as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. 1-0 pitch. That's by him for strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Shallow center. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. But the A's get a run on this RBI double. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Twins 4 and the A's 2. Jake Diekman gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there. No balls and a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. To the plate now, Mitch Garver, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Grounded back up the middle, right to him. A tag for 1. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play. Now to the plate, Eddie Rosario. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
1-0 the count. Pitch on the way. That's lifted the other way out to left. In there, a base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. Twins are out in front, 4-2. Ready to begin the 8th, and next to hit is the catcher, Carson Kelly.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. And in a 4-2 game, time to check the numbers here. It's our starter comparison as we see how these two performances stack up against one another. Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Garver goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Puig is retired, 2 down now. Tyler Duffy enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. So coming to the plate, Ramon Laureano. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now here's the pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Two out, nobody on. And there's ball 1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's. They trail it here 4-2. T.J. McFarland is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Max Kepler. First pitch of the at-bat. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted. Exactly help the situation very much.
Two balls and a strike.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2.
Next count, 2-2.
Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Scooped up, throws in time, and that's out number 1. Standing in, JT Realmuto. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, outside.
Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Hit hard down the line. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez. Hits this one hard the other way. And nobody home. A perfect hit and run knock. Real Muto is on his way home. And a relay home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right here to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Into the box, Josh Donaldson, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
The 2-0 down the third baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2.
I get where he's going right there. Sinker, and then pull the string back a little bit with that nasty changeup. But if those fall in the same quadrant, look for someone.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Twins get a run on 2 hits. 9th inning coming up. Twins lead it 5-2. Taylor Rogers takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Here's the first pitch. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Riding in once again, Matt Olson. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Here's the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Standing in now, Tony Kemp, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1. In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. A runner on first with 2 away. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Digging in, Chad Pinder. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
The 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. At the plate now, Sheldon Noisy, fouled away. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time, laid off for ball 1.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
And he struck him out for out number 3, so that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Wow, talk about a do-or-die situation. Amazing. They find a way to win the wild card game and advance to the division series. I know the home crowd made a difference cheering them on, and now they have all the momentum going into the next round.
So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he was a big factor in this one, guys. He swung himself into a 3-hit ball game, so he was seeing the ball really well and put some good swings on it, too.
So for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire great crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching the American League Wildcard Game.